Hello everyone, what a week it has been on the Division 2 of the brand new Incursion Broken Rain landing. I really enjoyed it, and what I want to do today is just share a video of my thoughts on the Incursion, talk about our collaboration with Junaid Jake, and also discuss the future of the Division, because there's so much more to come. And let's not forget, with that collaboration we had a lot more eyes on the Division 2 during this week. We even had some people watch Junaid Jake's stream, come over to mine, jump in with us, and get the first clear after just starting the game with this Incursion. Like, a lot of people are interested. You seem to really like what you're seeing. And if you're watching this video now and you haven't got the game yet and you want it, link is in the video description. Go check it out. This game is on PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. Crossplay is coming as well, which we'll discuss a little bit later in the video. So no better time to buy the game and get in it. Now, what I will say as well, I just want to give a huge thank you to Ubisoft, because Ubisoft are sponsoring us in this content. They arranged that collaboration, so thank you so much. And yeah, let's talk about the Incursion. Now, the Incursion, I just want to give a bit of like a recap. This is my thing. This is what we do on the channel. We do raids, we do Incursions, we do the tough content. We help the community with it. And we haven't had an Incursion for so long. It's felt like, I think it has been like 3 or 4 years since the last Incursion. And before that, we had the 2 raids. It's been long overdue. I was very excited for it to launch, and I made plans to absolute hammer this content until I got everything done. And within this week, we've got our first clear, our day 1 clear. We've then found our strategy. We've got all of the different rewards from the Incursion, including our first flawless of it as well. And the experience was exactly as I expected from this content, like it always has been. I'm going to compare it to the first Incursion as well, because Broken Rain, it was harder. It felt harder. If anything, we were saying a lot during the stream that it felt like a mini raid. It really did feel like a mini raid. If you think the Division has raids, you have 8-person raids, and then you have the Incursions. Paradise Lost was tough on launch, but not as tough as this. Like, it really did challenge my team, and I liked that. It was so challenging. The first boss is in the gameplay. Now, we're actually showing you gameplay of our time with Junaid Jake and Gold Eagle here in the backdrop. And the first boss, it was quite easy. It was a nice little warm-up to the Incursion, but then from that moment, you probably enter the most toughest part, where you've got to escort Patch. And then you escort Patch, you get to the third encounter, and the third encounter is kind of like the pinnacle of the challenge. Like, that was so difficult. We were there for hours trying to figure it out, learning one bit at a time, positioning, and it finally clicked. We finally clicked on how to do boss damage, and we got it done. And those moments are brilliant. It's very rewarding when you're working with your team and you're figuring all that out and you get through it. And then there was the final encounter. The final encounter would have been, it was difficult, but there's a lot of the final encounter I've kind of dealt with before in different aspects of the game. So when I seen it, I knew how to deal with it, and we got through it. It was a pretty decent clear on the final one. But just got to give kudos to Massive. They did a great job on this Incursion. It was everything that I expected of it. Really enjoyed the challenging content, and it was great with all the rewards as well. Having the hidden beavers, that was a nice addition. I know in Paradise Lost, when that came out, we were all looking for, like, what's the secret here? Is there a secret to do? And we were shooting cameras for hours on end, because it looked like cameras was something to do with something, and it never ended up to be a thing. There was some good rewards and whatnot, but in Broken Rain, they added hidden beavers you had to go around and shoot as well, and that really allowed you to explore and just see all the work and detail they put into the Incursion, because you're looking for these beavers. And what a top job. And like I say, from myself and my team, really enjoyed it. Before we move on to like what's to come in the Division 2, I just want to speak about the collaboration a little bit more with Junaid Jake as well, and just say a huge thank you for stepping in with us and getting a little taste of this content. It was Junaid Jake's and Gold Eagle's very first time in the game. The night before launch, we actually just got on together to prep and get some builds together. That's the first steps in the game. And on the second day, they were jumping into some of the most difficult content the game has to offer. They did absolutely amazing. And if it wasn't for a server delta, which resetted us and stopped us from going forward, which was unfortunate, we probably would have cleared it. So well done, guys. It was really good. Let's talk about maybe linking up again to get this done, or maybe even some raids done, or maybe me jump over to Destiny 2, because I'm a Destiny 2 fan, and Janaida Jake's all about those flawless carries to the lighthouse, which I've never done. So he kind of owes me that. He said he'd do it. So you probably see some more of it. But it was great to see in chat. The chat really liked it. And the fact that we had some people from Janaida Jake's stream come over to ours saying we found this game through that collaboration. I think that's what it was about. So it was really good. And remember, if you're watching this, you haven't got the game yet, go and get it. I think you're going to really love it. And don't just think this is it. We want to talk now about what's to come, because the Division 2 still has so much more to come in this 8th year alone. The Division 2 is probably having its most ambitious year the franchise has ever had. It all started when they released the DLC Battle for Brooklyn, and it did very well. It performed very well. It seems that Ubisoft's seen the huge potential this game still has, and year 8 just announced content after content after content, and this incursion was a piece of that content that it offered. Now, for the rest of year 8, we've still got at least 2, I'm calling them both DLCs, but at least 2 DLCs to come, along with matchmaking. We're halfway through year 8, so we can expect this all within the next 6 months, I'd say. We've got the Division 2 Survivors, which if you know the Division 1, you remember the Division 1, we had survival mode in that. So that's going to be like a continuation from that, I imagine, or something like that. We'll see. We find out more information about Survivors at this month's Gamescom, so make sure you tune into it. I can't wait. We'll be co-streaming it on the channel and be checking that out. But also, it has another DLC, a Central Park DLC. On the Division 1, Central Park was on the map. It was something that was never used, and fans always wondered why. Well, we're finally going to get to go to Central Park in this next DLC, and all we've had so far is a teaser, which seems very dark. It seems like a dark sort of theme. That's all I'll say. It's not zombies. They've confirmed it's not zombies. But yeah, I don't know if they're going to be talking about that at this year's Gamescom. They've announced to be talking about Survivors, the Division 2 Survivors, and they will also be talking about crossplay. Crossplay is coming to the Division 2. It is something that is requested by the community all the time. It's not been in the game. This is coming up to like a 10-year-old game now, so it never had crossplay when it's launched, and they've always said it was going to be difficult to implement, but they've committed to doing it, and it's coming this year, and we get an update at Gamescom. So hopefully within the next 6 months, we're going to see the Division 2 Survivors, we're going to see the Division 2 DLC Central Park DLC, and we're also going to see crossplay introduced, and that's along with everything else that is in this game. So again, if you're watching this, you're not sure about the franchise, you've never been here before, you found us through Janaida Jake's collaboration, there's so much. It's a very active game right now with content coming out all of the time. It has a great seasonal format. It's going to keep you very busy, and I'm very excited. And yeah, that's basically it. That's my thoughts on a new incursion. It's a little bit about a collaboration with Jake, and also how exciting it is for the future of the Division 2, especially the next 6 months. After that, it'll be year 9, and don't forget, Division 3 is also in the works. Thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the content this week as much as I have enjoyed streaming it for you. What a ride. A lot of lack of sleep. I think I average 3 to 4 hours a night, but yeah, it was well worth it. Ubisoft, please make an incursion again very soon. I love this content. I'd love to see it more regular. Hope you enjoyed it again as much as I did. Thank you for watching. Take care.